There are two major 3D Mario games that are separated into levels. The first one is Super Mario 3D Land. The second one is Super Mario 3D World. One was released for the Nintendo 3DS and one was released for the Wii U. What is different about these games and what are the same? So let's find that out today as we compare Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World. Before we get started today, make sure that you subscribe to How To Gaming and give this video a like. Okay, so we know that there are definitely two different games, Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World. But what are so different about them? And what is the same about them? Well, first of all, Super Mario 3D World is in full HD while Super Mario 3D Land is not. They are both released for different systems and they both have different sales. So, it's important to know that Mario 3D World was not on a very popular console, the Wii U. So, it did not sell as many, but that changed when it was released for the Switch. Super Mario 3D Land was a well-selling game. It sold pretty well, and people liked that game. But they both have different vibes. Super Mario 3D World feels like the game you'd more so want to play with your family, while Super Mario 3D Land feels like a longer game that you would play by yourself most of the time. They're very different in length of the game. So there are 8 worlds in each, but Mario 3D World levels feel a little bit more fast-paced. They feel like a little bit more direct what you're supposed to do, while Super Mario 3D Land maybe sometimes has more puzzles, but it's not always as direct, and usually they're generally different. It generally feels different, the levels, and a lot of them, there are a lot more vertical levels in Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. So, those are some of the main differences. But what are the same? Well, first of all, they're both in 3D. So, the other differences is they both have 8 worlds, they're both a Mario game, but I'm getting too obvious. So, Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario 3D Land feel like they go on forever. And in terms of the fact that they both have special worlds, but so many. Well, Super Mario 3D Land does not have as many special levels, it feels like, but it has 8 special worlds. Now, Super Mario 3D World, the levels are basically the same ones from the game. They're just revamped and made harder, maybe made a little bit more fast-paced, like you have to keep grabbing timers. Maybe they added some enemies that make it like really hard, like impossible hard. But those are some of the same similarities because that's literally what both of them are. In both games, the special worlds are like that. So those are the same, like what are the same about it. So let's rate them. Which one is better? Well, in my personal opinion, Super Mario 3D World is better for one reason. The graphics are better. The graphics are better and it just feels more direct and it's just funner to play, and it's also ported onto Switch, making it easier than ever to play. So that's all I have to say for this video. Sorry it's a shorter one, guys. I'm still working on that Animal Crossing video. I promise it'll be good for the time that whoever's watching it takes to wait for this, but it's taking a little while to get the special guests. So, thanks for watching. make sure you subscribe and you hit that like button. Bye!